ooh, we get to design a cooler, right? How thick does the insulation have to be, right? So this is going to be our area, right? And then we're melting ice, right? And I'll give you the specific heat of ice, right? So it's a the Q in this case is the heat to melt that ice. And it's always on the test if I give it to you or whatever. You don't need to memorize that. So 2.27 times 3.33 times 10 to the fifth, and that's joules per. That's a 5. There we go. And that is joules per kilogram, right? So the heat needed to melt this ice is 2.27 times 3.33 E5 is 755,910 joules. All right, so that's the heat needed to melt this ice, right? And then this is our difference in temperature, right? This is our thermal conductivity. So we'll set up our equation here. Okay, our Q over temperature is equal to K, a difference in temperature over, right? So the Q is 755,910, and the time, 6 hours, oh my gosh, the time. So the time is going to be 6 times 3,600, right? All right, so 6 times 3,600 is 21,600 seconds. That's 6 hours, right? Okay, so 2,100 seconds. So now we're filled in, right? We've got the Q, we've got the time, and then that's going to equal K, which we don't know. The area is 3.45. No messy multiplication needed, right? There it is. Okay, and then our difference in temperature, right? Let's assume it's 22 degrees. Right, and then they tell us the K, so we need to, I guess, erase this, right? Let's make it a pen. Is it the same pen? I think it is, right? And so the K is 0.0372. Okay, and it's the X that we don't know, right? We're solving for the X. So this is our K. This is our area, this is our difference in temperature, this is our Q, this is the time it takes to flow. So I'm going to do this, I'm going to calculate that right side, I'm going to go 0.0372 times 3.45 times 22, and then I'm going to divide by, the whole left side. So I'm going to go parentheses 755,910 divided by 21,600. And I get that the X is, when I solve for it, is 0.08068 centimeters. So I think meters, right? So I think really what we want to say is that it's 8.07 centimeters, right? So I'm going to disagree with that, right? Let me double check that I did this right. Okay, 0.0372 times 3.45 times 22 divided by times all right, let's see, divided by 6 times 3,600. I'm just double checking my calculations here. I'm making a radical claim that I need to round this differently. Yeah, sure. I see it. Okay, so I'm gonna change that answer on the sheet. All right, there we go.